Hello and welcome back to the Interrealms. We are kicking this episode straight off with a time lapse. This is the Santa's workshop for the Christmas district, and I hope you enjoy watching it. I am so glad that I got this done in time for Christmas. I love this build so much, even though I had to do even more glasswork. We'll pop up here and I can show you it a little bit closer. Unfortunately, these just aren't going to be done in time for Christmas, the interior here. But we do have these back here that are done. This is the machine that is pumping out all of this, shall we say, magic. And we've added string along here so that it looks like a natural path has been carved out while people are going back and forth from these little workshops and things like that. And I've popped another one of these like little machines back here that looks like it's pumping some stuff into the actual workshop. I do, however, think I need to change this here. My plan was to do like some little reindeer stations here, and then back here maybe have like some hay bales and stuff. But again, we've kind of run out of time for this to be ready. So just so it's not completely unfinished, I just want to add what looks like possibly a little bit of a garage door. Is this an even center? Yes, it is an even center. And let's pop this there. Now it can look like maybe this is what's used to open the doors. We'll just do one. And my favorite thing about this build that I just want to show you quickly is this thing here that's pumping out all of this magic smoke. And I did a little thing on the back here. Remember, we've got to use our imaginations here a little bit. I imagine that all this blows down here in liquid form, and then it gets shoveled into here. Maybe we switch a couple of buttons to get it working, and it spirals up there and then turns into this liquid smoke. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to do, but yeah, it made the build look cool. Okay. I am gonna show you this village while it's still nighttime and hopefully no one sleeps, because it looks really pretty at night. We contributed this little house here, and you can see it's spotted around in a few places with just a few changes to try fill this village up. We've also got some wonky trees. They were really fun to make, to try get right from like different angles. And we have a diagonal house, just for the fun of it. because sometimes if you've got houses that are all on just one straight orientation, it can feel a little off. But I think this turned out not too bad. So we had the schematics, but we didn't have the time to build them all. So a few amazing Interrealmers came and helped us. I think this one was built by Diddy. He's on the server right now, he's streaming. And the rest of this amazingness was done by the Otter General and by Eleni. And just to give people an excuse to come visit the village, apart from to get their Christmas present, of course, we came up with a little game of candy cane hunt. All these models were built by the Otter General, and she did it live on stream. And if you find all 18 candy canes that are spotted around here, you get this lovely candy cane crown. And now we have one more addition that we need to do to the Christmas district, and that is to decorate our train. It's time. We want to make it nice and Christmassy. So I've just got some red terracotta here, and I'm going to make some separation. I might move this portal, I'm not sure yet. It would be cool if it was over here, and then you were walking into the carriage, and you have to like walk through it to get out. Just like that. That'll do. The next thing that I would like to do is move this ceiling down a little bit. It'll give us less work to do, and it'll make it a little bit more cozy in here as well. So when I'm doing a curved roof like this, I'll always like to start with one section of it. So I'll look at it in strips. So this is one strip, and if I can get this one singular strip to look right, then I can just carry it down and just match it up. So that's got a nice curve to it, and then we can decide which ones are full blocks and which ones are slabs, and maybe swap out some of the logs and strip them. So this right here is a full block. You've kind of got that support beam look, and it gives a little bit of variation, so it's not just all dark oak. All this is filled in, and now we have a little bit of a smaller train cart. It's less to decorate. We can make it a bit more Minecraft player size friendly, because that's one thing that this train is not. It's not quite in proportion to the Minecraft character. I'm gonna do the rest of this interior like this, because as you can see, it took me quite a while to get this one right. I lined up the chairs, but I just weren't happy with the placing because of the windows. So I decided to add a little middle section with some added supports. I then wanted to add a little Christmas tree. That took me longer than I care to admit to get right. It was just the angle. I then used some armor stands to add a few baubles, which I apparently put on my head at some point. And finally, I finished up with some Christmas decorations. Right, as you saw, we've been working on this, and we got a design down pretty quickly. It looks very festive, and it doesn't take that many materials, and because of that, I'm really thinking about doing the other side here. I was going to leave it because I didn't know how long it would take, but we have everything here. We've got the design down, which is the most like time-consuming part of it. So let's go ahead and just do both carts. Why not? What would really finish this train off is a little bit of a sound effect, and I know exactly where to go to get that. We just go to this mailbox here and leave a couple of things that we want it transferring to, and a little bribe / thank you, and we'll let the admins do their thing. I am on the way to the Christmas tree because it's my turn to open a present. Right now, we don't know who our Secret Santa is, and we don't even know if they're gonna tell us either. They might want to leave it anonymous. But I have seen a chest with my name on it, so let's take a look. Ooh, okay. Was grinding. One free large job. This is actually amazing. This is such a good idea. And my present that I was going to give to someone is actually very similar along these lines. My idea for my Secret Santa is to take advantage of these farms here that we've got and just fill a few shulkers with a bunch of materials. I've just come down here to get some wool for my Secret Santa, and I've just spotted this. Now, I think that this is from SB because he did say that he sent me a Christmas present, but I wasn't sure where it was. Enjoy the halo on Christmas. No way is that netherite. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had netherite, full netherite gear. Like, maybe a pick. I don't even know. I'm gonna be too scared to wear it. We are gonna have to say a big thank you for this present, and I think I know how to do it, but not just yet. It's gonna take a little bit of planning. I think we'll pick this box right here because this seems to be where everyone's doing them. And these are the boxes that we have already. We've got a box of gunpowder, which is a lot more than if I did like a box of rockets. A box of bamboo, and it's not the best block in the game, but this can be used for anything, chests, signs, anything that you need. A box of bones, which again can be used for anything you need, always come in handy. And a box of all different kinds of wool. I want to add a couple more things from the shiny box. A couple of diamonds. And this is the big one. This is a voucher for a build. It can be anything he wants, as long as hopefully it's not too big, you know, not train big, but anything he wants. Now, as much as I have loved spending time in this Christmas district, I need to get back to my base. It is time to finally get ourselves a nether tunnel. And I've been working on a design in creative, and I think I've cut them up with something pretty cool. But it's gonna be a lot of digging. And unfortunately, a lot more black concrete. 6 shulker boxes full, to be precise. We are all cleared out, and I think we've accidentally made a little bit of a ghast farm. The way that we're gonna get from over there to our actual portal is with stepping stones. I would also like some arches that are going round, and we're a little bit limited on the space that we have, and we've even gone over a little bit. But thankfully our neighbour was very nice and said that we could use a little bit of his space. A little something like this. This first one's a bit of a big one, but then we're going to go into some smaller ones, and we're just going to like sporadically add them all the way across. And they've got this crying obsidian that's running through them, and I'm hoping that it gives a little bit of a magical sci-fi look. Now we've got one arch in. I think you can kind of see the design that I'm going for here. We've got the obsidian running through, just peeking through every now and again. And it might not look like much now, but when the concrete's in, I promise it's gonna look pretty cool. This is what 6 shulker boxes of black concrete looks like. It's all placed, and I'm so happy with it. I think it's turned out really... never ruining my build, being so high up. There we go, that's better. Now this looks pretty cool with shaders on. This is it without it. and I still think it looks pretty cool. There's a little bit of that red fog that's happening. I don't know if that's a setting that you can turn off. I'm still really happy with it. There's just one thing left to do, and bam! We finally have a proper nether tunnel that's not gonna kill us every time we come down it. Well, here it is. Another big project we can tick off. And I think that's going to be it from me, because I really would like to get this out before Christmas, and this is the day before Christmas Eve. But before I go, I just want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed. I've just hit 500 and I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching and sticking with me, and I'll see you next time in the new year. Bye!